Have you ever noticed people who seem unshakable, no matter what life throws at them? They face challenges, setbacks, and struggles, yet somehow they remain strong, adaptable, and often successful. Many of these people share a secret that is invisible to most. The experiences they endured in childhood shaped them in ways that quietly influence every part of their lives. Today, we're going to explore 5 rare traits that people who endured a lot as children often develop. These traits can turn hardship into strength, resilience, and insight. By the end, you may recognize these traits in yourself or in someone you know. Imagine a child growing up in a home where comfort and stability were rare, where arguments were frequent, and where support was inconsistent. A child might feel powerless, anxious, or alone, yet, in many cases, those very experiences forge characteristics that help them survive and thrive later in life. These traits often remain invisible, quietly influencing how they think, feel, and act. They shape relationships, careers, and the ability to navigate challenges that others might find overwhelming. The first rare trait is resilience, the ability to recover and grow from setbacks. Resilience isn't just about surviving difficulties, it's about learning from them, adapting, and becoming stronger. Children who face repeated challenges, whether from neglect, loss, or constant change, often develop an inner strength that helps them handle uncertainty. A child who moves frequently, switching schools and neighborhoods multiple times, learns to adapt, find new ways to belong, and adjust to circumstances that are entirely out of their control. A child struggling academically without proper support may learn to problem-solve independently, figuring out strategies and coping mechanisms that others never develop. A child who loses a loved one or experiences significant emotional trauma may develop an emotional endurance that allows them to navigate future life shocks with more stability than others might expect. Resilience shapes the way people respond to difficulties, often giving them mental toughness that many never develop. Reflect for a moment, think about a challenge you faced as a child. Did it teach you ways to handle difficulties later in life? The strength you gained, though invisible, may be influencing your decisions even today. The second trait is empathy. Experiencing hardship early in life often enhances a person's ability to understand and feel what others are going through. Children who have felt ignored, bullied, or unloved frequently become sensitive to the emotions of those around them. They notice subtleties that others often overlook. A child who faced bullying may grow into someone who recognizes a friend's emotional distress instantly, without needing words to explain it. A child in a chaotic or neglectful household may find themselves drawn to helping professions or volunteer work because they deeply feel others' pain. Children who lacked parental support may develop a strong desire to comfort and care for others, often noticing suffering that most people miss. Experiencing suffering firsthand builds a natural emotional intelligence, allowing them to connect deeply with others. Reflect for a moment. Have you ever found yourself helping someone effortlessly because you understand their struggles on a deep level? That ability may come from experiences you went through yourself. Over time, empathy nurtured in childhood can shape a person's friendships, professional life, and even romantic relationships, creating connections that feel profound and meaningful. The third trait is independence. Children who grow up without reliable support often learn to depend on themselves early. They become capable, resourceful, and decisive. A child managing schoolwork, household responsibilities, or caring for younger siblings may develop problem-solving skills and a sense of self-reliance that many adults never fully achieve. Children navigating unsafe neighborhoods or unstable homes often learn to assess risks and make quick decisions to protect themselves. Those experiencing financial or emotional hardship develop creativity and planning skills to meet their needs. Independence forged in childhood can create confidence, self-sufficiency, and a strong sense of responsibility. Think about areas in your life where you've had to be self-reliant. Those skills might have roots in your early experiences. Many of these individuals find that independence later allows them to handle career challenges, navigate personal relationships, and adapt to new environments with a calm confidence that others often envy. The ability to rely on oneself is a trait quietly cultivated in childhood, often unnoticed until adulthood. The fourth trait is awareness. Children who grow up in unpredictable or challenging environments often develop heightened observation skills. They notice subtle changes in people's behavior, tone, or mood because survival sometimes depends on paying attention to details. A child witnessing tension between adults learns to anticipate conflicts before they happen. A student navigating social challenges at school learns to read body language quickly, understanding when someone may be angry, upset, or needing help. Someone who experienced instability at home may later excel in social intelligence, recognizing motives, intentions, and subtle dynamics that others overlook. Heightened awareness helps people make informed decisions, protect themselves, and navigate relationships with subtlety and intuition. Consider this: do you notice details that others often miss? That skill may have been sharpened during your childhood, preparing you for situations that require careful observation, critical thinking, or emotional understanding. The fifth trait is motivation. Many people who endured hardship develop a powerful drive to improve their circumstances and achieve their goals. Childhood struggles often create a deep desire to overcome obstacles and build a better life. A person who grew up with financial scarcity may work tirelessly to provide stability for themselves and their family. Someone overlooked or dismissed in school may channel their energy into education, career, or personal growth. Experiencing emotional neglect can fuel a desire to create loving, stable relationships as an adult. Hardship activates goal-oriented pathways in the brain, creating persistence and determination that drive long-term achievement. Reflect on your own goals. Do you feel a drive that pushes you to achieve more than you thought possible? That inner motivation may have been shaped by your early experiences. Motivation developed in childhood often leads to accomplishments that seem effortless to outside observers, but are deeply rooted in lessons learned from struggle and perseverance. These 5 traits, resilience, empathy, independence, awareness, and motivation, demonstrate how childhood adversity can leave behind hidden strengths. While hardship can be painful and challenging, it often equips people with qualities that give them an edge, helping them navigate life with insight, courage, and determination. Recognizing these traits in yourself or others can deepen understanding, strengthen relationships, and inspire personal growth. It's important to remember that these traits are not just survival mechanisms, they are tools that can enhance your life, relationships, and career if you learn to recognize and use them consciously. If you see these traits in yourself, take a moment to acknowledge the strength that comes from overcoming challenges. If you notice them in someone else, recognize the resilience, empathy, and determination that may not always be visible. These traits reveal how experiences, even difficult ones from childhood, continue to shape who we are today, influencing our decisions, our relationships, and the way we view the world. Which of these traits do you see in yourself or someone close to you? Reflect, think, and share your story in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell to continue exploring the hidden codes of human behavior and to discover the strengths that lie within each of us. Your past may have been challenging, but it has also been quietly shaping the person you are today, preparing you to handle life's challenges with skills and insight that most people never fully develop.